confused and they switch. Yeah, they switch like faggots.
I know I should not be making this video because a majority of the people who watch and support me will be mad and send me death threats because they do that shit. And I'm not even mad, you know. I've always been the type to want for the messy girls to express their opinion however it is that they feel, and I am not in any position to tell someone, you know, how they should feel. So if you hate me after what I'm getting ready to say in this video, it's completely understandable. If you don't want to support me anymore, that's completely understandable. If you want to unsubscribe simply because this lighting looks like shit, then I completely understand that, because it does and it's pissing me off. But I don't have too many options right now because the way how the sun, and you know, I just don't have daylight, unfortunately. Like I have daylight, but it's not enough. Anyway, so I just wanted to make this video real quick because I just feel like, in a real, true, honest, genuine way, why do we give a fuck? Why do we give a fuck? Like, okay, so for starters, we been knew that Nicki Minaj, yes, I am wearing a Nicki Minaj t-shirt. Can y'all see this? It's T, ain't it? Okay, is this better? I don't know. Anyway, we already knew that Nicki Minaj was not really for the gays. Like, that's nothing new. That's been a thing since the beginning of time, like, in a real way. So the fact that there's so many people, especially like her LGBT fans, that's just like in an uproar about her, you know, being MAGA. So there's two things. One, again, she was never really on your side, and if you was a real Nicki fan, then you wouldn't knew that from the jump. B, it is crazy to me that people are really taking what this lady said at the Turning Point event seriously. Because just like listening to it, like just being for like really listening to what the fuck she's saying. She is not saying nothing. Cause I've been doing this all week for some reason. I don't know why, but it's just funny to me. Put my sunglasses on. I just want to say that I have the utmost respect for our president. And I don't even think he knows this, but he is so fine and sexy. And the reason why I have the utmost respect for our president is because he gives us hope. You know, I don't even think he knows this, but he gives us hope. Hope that there's a chance to beat the bad guys, you know? And also, I have to say this. There's nothing wrong with being a boy.
Yes, Nicki.
Boys will be boys, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is so fucking, I don't know why, but I have so much fun doing that. Like, child, what is wrong with me? Like, just do it one time. Like, it's fun. You just gotta like get into it. That is iconic as fuck. Let me just say this first and foremost, because I don't want nobody really taking me seriously. Because if they willing to take her saying that on fucking stage seriously, then I don't know how y'all gonna take this. I'm a whole ass gay dude. I'm a black queer I'm a black queer gay dude, and I've been that way since the beginning of time. And I have an issue where I just don't take shit serious. So, you know, while the whole world is mad about, you know, they fave talking shit, I'm sitting here cackling because I just find it fucking hilarious. So yeah, that's me. Anyway, I don't get how everyone else is taking what she's saying serious, because in a real, true, genuine way, this girl sounds so lost on stage. This girl sounds like she is saying just about any motherfucking thing. And I don't even think it's because she's really a MAGA. I think she's just going broke and she needs help and resources and money. Like, in a real way, bitch. Am I going cross-eyed right now? Do I need my fucking glasses? I may need my fucking glasses. Oh my God, this light being in front of me. Hold on. But no, like, knowing what Nicki is kind of going through right now, like the whole thing with her husband, I guess he needs some sort of pardon or whatever. You know she finna lose her mansion. She going broke, you know, she need people. And I really think that Jay-Z is really finna whoop her ass. I don't know when, but I know it's gonna happen at some point. Jay-Z and the Rock Nation, Desiree, whatever the fuck she be calling her, they gonna whoop her ass. Cause she been talking a lot of shit. Where you come from? You weren't even here before. That was Jay-Z. That was one of they little mink. Child. Anyway, so I gotta stop watching Nicki Minaj before I really turn into her. I don't know, but I don't know. I feel like Nicki, I don't know. I don't fucking know anymore. See what Nicki Minaj did? She just fucked my brain up. You right. We gotta cancel Nicki, and we gotta hurry up and do it before we all lose our brain cells. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, let me stop. She probably is aware that, you know, there's a target on her back. So she's moving in a way to protect herself. And that is the main reason why I feel like she's with the Trump administration all of a sudden. But even with that, people are so mad at that, but it's so obviously fake. Not only with just like how she talks about the shit that's going on, but also the fact, like, we know Nicki don't fuck with Trump for real. Like, she done said it in a song before about, you know, Trump wanting to deport her because she was an illegal immigrant. We know she don't fuck with Trump. But also, she is still, she's Nicki. I can't defend her. And I'm not making this video to defend her. Let me make this very, very clear. I know what the thumbnail, ooh, I do look a mess. Goddamn. I know what the thumbnail says. I know what the title says, but I'm not supporting Nicki Minaj, and I'm not, you know, justifying her. I'm not on her side. I'm not defending her. Let me just say that. I'm making this video because I'm seeing everybody on the internet drag this bitch and tear this bitch down, and nobody is just saying, like, I don't understand why we can't just, like, mind our business and not give a fuck. Like, why is Nicki Minaj being a MAGA everybody's fucking business? Why is that the talk of the town? Why do people care? Like, in a real way, I'm gonna get in my glasses. I feel like my eyes keep crossing, and it's pissing me off. So I had to put on Is this really that big of a deal? Is this really that shocking? Is this really something that is just like so newsworthy to the point where motherfuckers just gotta talk about it for weeks and weeks on end? Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's that deep. We already knew this woman was homophobic. We already knew that this woman was, like, you know, low-key you know, missing a few brain cells of her own. And we all know that she's going broke and she needs help because the industry has turned on her. You see what I'm saying? So just with all of that being in knowledge, why are we acting like her, using another resource for funding, it's like a big fucking shocker. You see what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just like, let's put a little bit more common sense into this instead of just, you know, bash, cancel, tomato. You see what I'm saying? Like, at some point, when are y'all gonna get tired of that shit? Like, me personally, I'm so sick and tired of everybody wanting to cancel people. At the end of the day, does this person's actions affect you mentally in a real way? Does it affect their bills? Does it affect your gas, your electric, your heat, your water? What you finna eat today? Like, okay, Nicki is MAGA. I'm still finna order some Wingstop. I still gotta work this weekend. I still got a mouth to feed, even though I don't want to, because he act like a motherfucking ass. A greedy ass motherfucking ass. Okay, and I'm talking about my dog. I ain't got no kids, so I already know. But, well, my dog is like my kid. But still, I don't know, like, it just don't stop nothing for me. Like, my shit still gonna shake, and I still got money to make. You see what I mean? Like, in a real way. So, like, I just don't care, I guess. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, Nicki, I see how you moving. Huh, that's kind of fucked up. All right, now what kind of wings am I finna get? It's just like that to me. Like, it's just not something to really hold on to and, you know, like obsess over. Maybe we could talk about it for a little bit. You know, maybe we could have a conversation or two about it. But after that, like, I'm done. Like, I know I can't change Nicki's mind. Y'all can't change Nicki's mind. Like, you see what I mean? Like, just let this woman do what the fuck she gonna do. And just, if you support her, you support her. If you don't, you don't. I will say this. I don't support her. But it's just something about the... Man, what I gotta do to show these girls that I own them. Some call me Nicki and some call me Roman. Skiza, pizza, mina, visa. Giuseppe's knocking my own sneakers. Sexy, that's all I do. If I need a bad bitch, let me call a few. Pumps on and them little mini skirts is out. I see some hood girls, I'ma turn them out. Okay, no, bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Bottle, sip, bottle, guzzle. I'm a bad bitch, no muzzle. Let's go. Come on and turn it up a little more. You know we getting hotter and hotter. Sexy and harder, let's shut it down. Pound the alarm. I'm sorry, but there's just too many Nicki bops in the world for me to just like stop playing her. Like, I'm still gonna stream Nicki. Pull up in a monster automobile, youngster, with a bad bitch that came from. Am I like, you know, 100% team Nicki? Pro Nicki Minaj, da-da-da-da-da-da. You see what I'm saying? No, because I feel like she's being weird as fuck right now. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm allowed to not fuck with her, but also still listen to the bops that I've been listening to for 10 plus years now. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want that as a clip. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that into a clip, you know? That's gonna be a new meme for me. Don't steal my shit. I love that. I love that. I just feel like she ate with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Clock it. But I'm gonna bring this video to an end because I'm not really talking about shit no more. I really felt like just putting on a wig and turning on my camera and talking about something. And the whole Nicki Minaj situation been in my head for the past 2 weeks, so it just made sense. But in a real way, I feel like people are taking Nicki Minaj's viewpoints too seriously, because the way how she's like talking about what she's talking about, it don't sound like she being serious. And I wish people kind of looked at it a bit more as that, as like a joke or a gag, rather than feeling like they have to be in this uproar about Nicki Minaj and what she's doing right now. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Okay, no matter how much you love this celebrity, no matter how much you worship or idolize her, ain't nobody perfect. When motherfuckers is in need, they is gonna do something strange for some change. Okay, that's just the way how the cookie crumbles. That's the way how the world turns. Like I said, nobody perfect when it comes down to it and you need it. Sometimes you gotta do something a little strange for some change, okay? And that's just, you know, where Nicki is at right now. Bless her heart, bless her mind, bless her child. And I'm gonna leave it there. But anyways, I would love to hear y'all thoughts, comments, and opinions about this down below. I know y'all gonna burn me at the stake. I know y'all probably gonna say a whole bunch of shit about, and let me say this before y'all do. Let me say this before y'all start talking a whole bunch of shit about Nicki. Go back and rewatch this video so you really understand my point. I understand everybody wants to talk shit about Nicki right now because that is the trending topic of just what's going on in the world. But really think, is this affecting your livelihood in any way, shape, or form? Are you still going to eat tomorrow? Did you get fired from your job? You know, are you getting kicked out of your house? You still got bills to pay? You feel me? Did any of your family members die because of this? You see what I'm saying? Like, and not to like get too this hair keep getting in my mouth. Not to be like too sensitive, because I understand, like, you know, there are people that have queer family members who do feel hurt about what she's saying and what she's standing up for, because, you know, Trump and his homophobic, transphobic ass, he want us dead. Like, let's be so fucking for real. To that extent, I understand. But what I'm saying is, Nicki Minaj, is she killing your transgender cousin? Is she showing up to their door with a gun? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. You know, she is, I guess, you know, sided with anti-trans, anti-gay laws, which is, like, annoying as fuck, because it's like, Nicki, even though you haven't really, you know, completely fucked with us, you know, we fucked with you to the point where we kept you on after the industry tried to cut you off. You see what I mean? That's the part that got me upset, because it's just like, you really turned on your whole fan base just for, what, a few million to save your mansion? Like, is it that deep? You feel me? But for some people, it just is. She is the best example of separating the art from the artist. And I really appreciate the art, even though I'm not really fucking with the artist right now. But I wish that people would stop using the whole Turning Point USA conference as a reason to stop supporting Nicki Minaj, because nothing that she was saying in that event was serious at all. Maybe that's just me, and that's okay. Like, I just didn't take that shit serious. I don't understand how you could take that serious. There's nothing wrong with being able, like, bitch, what? And then the people that are taking offense to that, let me say this, as a boy, there is nothing wrong with being a boy. A boy that wears wigs, a boy that switch like faggots. There's nothing wrong with a boy who want to wear makeup. There's nothing wrong with a boy who want to get, you know, gender reaffirming surgery. There's nothing wrong with being a boy. She's right. But just being a boy doesn't mean that you have to put yourself into a certain box. Like, you can be whatever the fuck you want. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You can wear whatever the fuck you want and still be a boy. You see what I'm saying? Like, Nicki Minaj doesn't make up what being a boy is. You see what I'm saying? You do. And whatever that means to you. So I don't understand why people are taking such heed to her saying something as simple as there's nothing wrong with being a boy, because there's not. There's plenty of boys out there who want to be, you know, rough and tough. Let them. That's not us. I know that's not me, child. Girl, I scream at the thought of there being dirt in my nails. Like, I hate that. And they uneven right now. I need to, like, I need a manicure. Anyway, but like that's just what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just like this because this is just where I'm at in terms, like, you know, mentally. And I'm not like trying to, you know, throw shade to anybody. I'm just saying, like, you know, I heard that my whole life, you know, be a boy, be a boy. Boys don't do this, boys don't do that. And I always question that shit, like, why? Like, why can't a boy wear wigs? Why can't a boy feel fabulous and, you know, play with Barbie dolls and stuff like that? Like, why can't a boy like pink or wanna, you see what I'm saying? Why can't a boy do this? Oh, because it goes against traditional standards. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not a traditional standard, so why the fuck would I care about it? I'm going to be a boy, but I'm going to be whatever kind of boy I want. You see what I'm saying? Like, and there's nothing wrong. Thank you, Nicki. Thank you. And there's nothing wrong with that. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I take that. You feel me? And it's just, like, annoying that everybody else is, like, taking this and, like, really trying to make it into, like, this negative thing instead of just, like, being like, oh, okay, she said what she said. Let's move on. You feel me? And I understand a lot of people are hurt by it. But again, like, you see what I'm saying? Just because she's a celebrity doesn't mean that she's perfect. And at the same time, we already kind of knew that Nicki was a little homophobic. So how surprised can we really be by this? You feel me? Again, it is disappointing because that's her fan base. We was the ones that kept her on when the industry tried to cut her off. But at the same time, she's a crazy person. Multiple people have said that. We know that. We just like what the fuck she be putting on sometimes. You know, Nicki, she can put on and, you know, she got some bops. And we really just be there for the moment. The gays have always been there for the moment that Nicki Minaj has created. Not necessarily because they knew that she was like the biggest ally for the LGBT. Does that make sense? Is what I'm saying making sense? If not, you could let me know, because maybe it don't. Shit. But also, what else did I want to say? And then, like, this is what I mean by, like, I don't understand how y'all took anything she said serious. This bitch is up there talking about Donald Trump is handsome and sexy and shit like that. I really don't get how people are taking her serious. Erica didn't even agree to that shit. Erica looking at her like, oh, hold on now. I told you to milk it, bitch, but not that much. Like, chill. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, Erica seeing her looking at her. And then when Nicki Minaj said the assassin comment, I didn't get why that was like such a big deal at first, but I guess because Erica's husband was assassinated. But you see how Erica, she didn't even give a shit. But I think it's funny because Nicki Minaj was just mute a while after that. Like, she could not say nothing. And Erica is just like, bitch, you really thought I was going to be mad about that word? Like, I don't give a fuck. In a real way. Like, okay. it was hilarious. To say the very least. But this video reaching 30 minutes. It's not going to be 30 minutes when I post it. Because I'm going to edit it down. But I just been recording for about 30 minutes. And I'm ready to take this wig off. And this light is getting on my nerves. So anyway. Welcome to 2026. Ooh, shoot. I feel like I need to start doing story times. There's a story time that I want to do about the time that I almost died. Which was literally yesterday. If you want to hear about that, let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I love you, messy girls, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. And Happy New Year. Mwah.